It's your boy Moseefus, the 20 view king, and everything I do get 20 views. Yo, what up, man? It's me in the hallway noise, yo. Ain't nobody in the chat right now, so it's me in the hallway noise. It been going ham recently. I guess people moved in. I used to have like not the floor to myself, but I was the only noisy motherfucker on the floor. Like, damn. No, okay, I think I made it to 30 seconds. I was the only noisy person on the floor. Like, I was the only person that was causing a disturbance for real. So, in reality, I was the problem, and now I know how everybody else feels about me over here with my 20 views, like 3 times out the week. So, yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not too loud. My speakers is low. It's just me and my voice. But it's Wednesday, Patreon donation situation. I change the name up every week. Eventually I'm gonna stick to something. I think that's the name I chose last week, right? Wednesday, Patreon donation situation. It's the day we do the shuffle from the Patreon list. If you want to join the Patreon, it's Moseefus on the Patreon. $ Moseefus on the Cash App if you want a single song to be added to this list. But Moseefus on the Patreon is smooth to go. You get to add a whole bunch of songs a week, like 3 songs a week, and like what? 25 when you join. Man, some people add in more than 3. Listen, anyway, this is the Moseefus pick. Let's do this. Lil Houdini. Alright, this is Sage Francis, Lil Houdini. This song is a musical telling of the story of Christopher Daniel Gray, who was a convict that escaped jail a whole bunch of times. And the last time he escaped jail was just like he was going to see his moms or something. And Sage Francis told it in a song. It's a very touching song. I like the song. It hits you in the fields. Hits you in the fields. Hits you in the eye. Right in the eye. This that popped up on my on the shuffle before the show, cause I just be like adding stuff to the list, and this popped up, and I saved it. I was like, I ain't heard this in a while. This was definitely one of my jams. That's a great song. It was one of the songs I want to bring the tear to your eye, man. If you didn't know that he was like a criminal. Almost.
Christopher Daniel Gay was arrested
Daniel
on
Gay.
Friday
I said Gray.
in Florida.
Yeah, I think I said Gray.
Daytona International Speedway.
Man, I'm on a
He was a
comfortable
fugitive
chair.
on the
Yeah,
run.
I gotta get rid of this
Christopher
shit.
made a quick escape
I fall
while
down.
being transported in a van that was picking up convicts state to state. He did it during a bathroom break. He hotwired somebody's pickup. In fact, Christopher had a long history of theft involving trucks. He was en route to Alabama for stealing someone's travel trailer. Grand Theft Auto. He was a career criminal jailbird who also had 3 outstanding warrants in his home state of Tennessee. But it was an outstanding performance that set him free.
Little Houdini.
He stole a big rig, then a tour bus that
This is like real. This is really what happened.
There's
footage of it, I think. I don't know footage. I think there's like
pictures.
pictures. But it failed.
Cause Christopher wasn't just running from cops. Christopher Gay was now racing the clock. His mother was dying and there was no time to be held inside of a
yeah, she had a cancer or
so y'all
whatever.
can turn up your nose and suck on your teeth and wag your finger like
tis,
tis
tis.
tis. But he had to take the risk.
Little Houdini.
There wasn't a single thing sinister in his decision to break from the prison. His only motive.
Alright, so you know what? I do realize that it's going to be very hard for me ever to make any type of revenue doing these. Because I sit here and listen to the songs, man. Like, it's really, like, realistically, I never, they kill me on copyright claims. But I mean, I'm doing what I like. I'm having fun, right? I'm having fun.
Was to go back to his childhood.
But it's like I'm supposed to stop it every 30 seconds. I'm not doing that. I want to listen to the verses.
Mobile camper where she was bedridden, diagnosed with colon cancer. Sometimes the only answer we're left with when a loved one's name is on the death list is to head for the exits and go home. Christopher got the hell out of Texas. His abandonment was reckless. It prolonged his sentence. Y'all could forget it. He had numerous convictions and none were as strong as this. Unless you consider the other instance he went the distance. A similar situation. It was a bizarre coincidence when he escaped from prison the first time. Not this time, but the one before. He visited his dad because he was dying inside of a mental ward, suffering from Alzheimer's. He paid respects.
So they're saying that he escaped prison twice to see both his parents. And the first time he turned himself back in, I ain't know all that part of the story.
He knows what he done was wrong. He knows what he done was wrong. He knows his father don't got
I ain't explained it poorly in the beginning. I didn't say all that. I didn't. Yeah, see.
He ain't never hurt no one. He knows what he done was wrong.
He knows what he done was wrong.
His father don't got long.
His father don't got long.
He's not a fugitive on the run. He's not a fugitive on the run.
He's my son.
This ain't no country western song. Christopher wasn't just running from cops. Christopher Gay was now racing the clock. His mother was
This is wasting. Ain't nobody in the chat. I want y'all to hear this.
So y'all can go on and talk.
Somebody watches this video.
Like this. Meanwhile, Chris is stealing a tractor trailer from Walmart. An 18-wheeler, he's stealing rubber. The bird takes flight down turnpike. $300,000 worth of merchandise, but it ain't worth her life. Ran it off the road and abandoned it 50 yards from his mom.
Like he telling the whole story. He reading a newspaper article.
After all this stuff, the tour bus, the pickup trucks, the tractor trailer, interstate chases, he put on the brakes and couldn't get close enough.
Is so powerful,
the news
man.
reporters told people to lock their doors, like there was a monster on the loose, but there was no truth to those reports. His mom had weeks to live, and Chris had years to serve. They were within shouting distance, but
I don't think you heard her final words. I don't think you heard her final words. She made a plea to the TV.
he knows what he done was wrong. He knows what he done was wrong, but he knows his mama don't got long. His mama don't got long. He's not a fugitive on the run. He's not a fugitive on the run. He's not dangerous, he's my son. He ain't never hurt no one. He knows what he done was wrong. He knows what he done was wrong, but he knows his mama.
That's a long song, damn. The song got long. I mean, RP to his mama, I ain't. Damn, how many times did he escape prison? First time, okay.
He just slipped out of the handcuffs. He jumped ship and he took off with no father to visit and no mom to go home to.
Yeah, this part is the sad part. It's the sad, with no father to visit, no mom to go home to. It's an open pride that he can still fly.
With no father to visit, no mom to go home to.
Just escape to escape. And then you shouldn't have been doing the crimes. They get you locked up, I guess. Alright, that was Houdini by Sage Francis. That was the Moseefus pick of the day. Man, bro. Poor turnout today. I got spoiled. I got spoiled with the fact we used to have the chat. Well, I'm used to having people in the chat. I'm about to turn this bitch around. I can't see. You go over there. Alright, that was Sage Francis, Lil Houdini. That's my joint, yo. That's one of my favorite Sage Francis songs by far. That probably is my favorite Sage Francis song. It's long as shit though. But they add this part to it. Yeah. This is a good. Damn, a minute? Nah, we ain't doing a minute of the talking at the end. That's not what this reaction channel's about.